Hi everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we talked about some things related to trust networking and what the 6G is going to include in regards to trust networking. So in this video, we are going to continue talking about the trust networking. Okay, so the trust networking, as we know that it spans all protocols and in all the layers of the architecture of the networking architecture. So the use cases range from simple single administration handling of the whole trusted network with all its devices to cases where devices are owned by independent parties and different segments, layers, or subsystems in the network are owned and managed by multiple stakeholders with possible conflict of interest. Therefore, trust networking should be able to handle multi-admin relations in flexible ways. So what this means is that if you look towards the right hand side of the picture, we can see the simple and comprehensive model of the 6G environment. What it includes from the base station to the users and the services and the local models and the trust brokers, these are the independent parties. We have the organizations, we have the stakeholders, and there are trust applications, end user, passengers, and uh, the ways the recognition takes place by using deep learning and etc. So from this picture we can depict that the whole administration handling process doesn't include only just one single type of entity. It includes multiple entities. So the networking architecture must handle all these multi-admin relations in a very flexible way. That is also a prerequisite for 6G environment, but because it's not standard in 5G. So a trust domain is a mechanism to scale trust networking up to a large number of hosts, network segments, administration, and applications. I said that if we include all these large number of hosts, network segments, administration, and application, then this becomes a trust domain because we have different entities. And for example, if we take individual users who are normal users and they are using services, for example, video streaming services and entertainment services. There are also some organization service. If they talk to, if they communicate with the organization, if they use their applications, if they are talking to social media platforms, communicating using social media platform applications. So these are all environments, all platforms that are included into the trust domain. In trust networking, each entity, admin, subscriber, or user should have its own policy. Policies may scale to the level of individual applications. All aspects of trust negotiation should be controlled by the policy. This is a policy in its own way. It's complex because if we talk about only one entity, it can be admin, subscriber, or a user. Then it's very easy to handle such policy. But if we include all the three into, and all the three have their own policy, then in term if we see this as a round circle, that this builds a relationship between the three admin, subscriber, and user. They use their own policies, and by using their own policies, they negotiate, they talk to each other. So in 6G, what the trust networking has also to handle is the trust negotiation, how the policies are being implemented, and what the actual policies include. So trust networking nodes will have an embedded reputation system. This is included in the system because if the reputation is good, then the trust is actually easy to build, and uh, it will be long lasting. Reputation is then used to make trust decisions such as asking for more information, admitting the flow, refusing to communicate, allocating flow resources for incoming flow depending on the load situation. So these are our very critical situations and steps. In addition, incentives should be provided in order to encourage trust-related data sharing for reputation generation as depicted. Hmm. The this incentives is in terms of networking. This is a very interesting way to put encourage trust-related data sharing, but this is not going to be easy to implement because if there are interest involved, then the conflict of interest is very likely to arise. So this is going to be difficult tasks in order to implement in 6G, but this is a core area in terms of trust networking. So let's see what we are expected, what the 6G will provide. Okay, so in trust networking, the myriad of different end user scenarios include vertical networks, advanced vehicular networks. User tendency, for example, demanded that trust models encompass all elements and entities participating in communication and provide uh, entities participating in phenomena provide flexibility so that the trust engine is as generic as possible. So as I already discussed about the trust model, encompasses all elements, because if even a single is compromised, single element is single stage is compromised in the trust net in the whole architecture, then then there are uh, then there is a chance that misunderstanding takes place. There's a chance that even life-threatening scenario takes place. Then there is no chance that the user, an entity, is going to participate in the communication uh, and lead the communication towards a very long-lasting, fruitful result. But this can be supported by trust intelligence, malware detection, software attestation. There is a need for 6G trust model and industry-specific trust models to interwork. Uh, this trust intelligence, malware detection, software attestation, and etc. is also included in the trust model, networking of the 6G. So trust networking, uh, including blockchain for 6G networks. In many cases, the parties cannot agree on a single third trusted party, and in fact, many third parties are used in parallel, which weakens the security overall. This is uh, a very general and a very generic concept related to security, because if we use the same in all different scenarios, same security, then which weakens the security overall. Now, an alternative is emerging with the use of distributed ledgers with the many alternative consensus mechanisms which can support consensus on trust between all the parties in the system. Distributed ledgers include this includes blockchain, and is related to blockchain. So blockchain is especially that it handles managements in an intelligent way and resources, elevated security features and scalability. And in 6G, when conclusive data related to dynamic trust relations is generated, it could be stored in a digital DL, distributed ledger, and the possible conclusive reasons of the related parties could be suitably processed. So guys, this is for this video, and be sure to watch the previous video and this video, and about the trust networking we will include in the next video. Thank you.